One rail toward the 7, not the hole. Oh, he turned that over.
He went all out to make it.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh my.
Wow.
To make it.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot.
Another one.
Two in the corner.
That's a good.
Damn!
Suerte.
Hand position. But keep out of the way. He's got the 12, like you said. Look at it.
So they don't get lucky.
Right, Nick. Open up for the 12. There's 8 balls on the table, which says he has 7, but really only has 6 because he owed 1.
Bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Threw that in.
Commit 100% on making that ball.
Yes.
And that's the one thing that he didn't really commit to aiming hard at that ball. He kind of acted like it was a hanger.
Okay, we're going to have a player timeout. Get a rail. Because it's just, you might hit the back of it and then not get to the rail.
Well, this might be the best of all if he throws him onto 13.
Well, he's just going to owe 1. And he's -1. EFREN might take a foul here himself and put him on the other side of the 8 ball.
Yeah, he's trying to freeze him on the 15. And
Didn't get there.
Pat just pointed out that the rules of this tournament are the 2 fouls nullify each other.
You act like you don't like this. The problem is if you make it, you're froze on the end rail, so. But you're probably
better off not making, just get it close.
Should bank it toward the 7. One rail toward the 7, not the hole. Oh, he turned that over.
He went all out to make it.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot. That ball between the 4 and 9, or underneath the 9, is really even harder. I think
may
he
have
should
to go with reverse here between.
Just tap the 2 and play the 13 next.
Yeah, very nice.
That'll work too. After 13. But he's going to have to draw this ball up underneath the 7. He's got to make sure he gets there, though. He did not.
Still got a shot on the 9.
Still thinking about it. He's going to have to put several tips of left English on this ball and making sure to hit the back rail and spin some.
He put plenty on it. Somewhere right about where the 9 is at now. Just get that 9 up somewhere near the 7 and leave the cue ball right where the 9 is. You might leave a long shot like that, but I would say to my opponent, good luck. I'm glad I'm not leaving you that.
Shoot the 4. You're going into the whole stack, dog.
Yeah, no. If he had left him a little farther up, he would have left it. Here's EFREN trying to turn another bank over. And that's the key thing. You don't always have to make the ball. You just got to get it near your hole.
That's
right now he's forced to just shoot the 7 and put the cue ball on the back rail. And let EFREN put him in another jam. I mean, you get that one thing he's going to. EFREN might go for the stack kill here. Go to side rail and back into toward the 8 ball in the stack. No, just a simple one.
He's protecting on that 9.
Because then it will push to 12.
Yeah, you don't want to catch the 5 ball. That's 11. Going in.
He's going to take a foul if he doesn't hit this 9, but he's trying to hit at 2 rails. It's going to be close. All right, so
minus.
We do have a minus now.
He had to come off the 9 here. Can he play the 9 2 rails, or does he just want to?
Yeah, just put the cue ball back where he had it maybe.
Been trying to get it to that second diamond frozen, you know. Try to get real close to the rail this time. That's a good shot. But he won't be kicking at the
Back
9.
into him. He's got to get it up high, close to that 9 if he chips a 15, but he might leave him across corner bank. He may have to hit wrong, really, with kicking hard at the 9, try to catch 2 rails and stick it there and move the damn 9.
Well, yeah, well, he caught a piece of the 9. It was from the 10. But
I'd rather kicked at the 9,
if he
2
missed
rails.
if he missed the 9, he
myself,
would have been clear, though.
Yeah, he's just going to block him. Oh, off the end rail.
From the in rail? Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you would even get to it.
Unless he's, I guess, thinks he can hit enough of the. Oh, wow.
How about this for a shot?
I didn't know he could hit that much of the 2. That's outstanding. Well, you
That's
could
a great shot.
hit the 12 and spread out a few balls and leave him on top of the 5 or the 12. Yeah, I like that.
Well, there's 10 balls on the table, and the Buddhist needs 8 of them to win this game. Where
That's
EFREN
always
needs
a
4.
comforting thought when you look at the scoreboard and the guy has to beat you 8-3. I always like those odds really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Good
But
place
as
to
long
be.
as the balls are down here in play, he's just going to knock a 2 to the rail and stick him on the 5, I guess. You don't want to leave that cross corner on that 15 for EFREN.
Well, you can't hit the 8 ball and just stick him between the 6 and the 5. Just draw back.
To nestle him in there. But I don't know
That's
if
a
he's
cross bank on a 6 maybe now.
might come up for the 2. I don't know how fast this table is, but the natural speed might be to come up and get straight in on the 2. No, it's not that fast, is it?
Wow. EFREN's probably going to bang it into the 6, right?
Yeah, I
Was he
thought
playing
it
a
might come off at strike
he's
15.
playing a billiard to the 6?
Yeah. Oh, he double kissed it.
Yeah, that was weird. I was just saying, is he playing a billiard to it? Now he's got the 6, he's got the 15.
If something goes.
He's literally got 5 open balls here.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore. I think he has to go in there. Probably make one for EFREN here.
Well, this
That
reminds me of
combo's
that
laying
shot.
pretty good.
Reminds me of that shot that he missed going back
Oh,
and
he
forth.
can get above that. I didn't know he could. I thought he fell too thin, but
I think the key note here is, can he push the
like
5
he's
with
trying
the
to
cue ball?
figure out. Well, no, he's.
Oh, he's going to play the combo.
Oh, shows you what I can see. I thought he was going
he's
the
gonna-
other way on that ball.
He's going to have to draw. There, you better commit to this ball drawing back to get to the 5. There you go.
Wow, did he fall good on that one?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. There's 7 out there now, and he needs 4 of them.
Where do you go here? You go up for the 14 or the 9?
No, I'm playing a 12. Just leave myself an angle. I don't know if
you
he
shoot harder there
and draw back for the
and
12.
get on the 14.
Oh, okay.
This is way harder here on these tight pockets, and he didn't get there either.
Well, he's going to shoot it.
Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time getting position.
Yes, I agree. But one thing
You got to
he
make a
can't.
choice where you want the cue ball. That's going to determine how hard you got to shoot it.
He's gonna put some stuff on this ball. Wow, the 2 got him. That was critical.
Well, he can play the 2 ball, 2 rails or 1 rail. He's still got. You can control the cue ball a lot better. 1 rail, you got to turn it loose a little bit. Yeah, he's going to play a 1, I think.
Watch the cue ball.
Hit it awful good, though.
He sure did. Well, that was a good shot. And
Do you
he's-
just kick us in off that far
It's pretty
rail
deep.
over there?
You know, does he need 2 balls instead of needing 1? Didn't I say he needed 8 out of 10?
Yeah, you did. That's why I said, why would...
Originally what happened?
Maybe not any, I don't know. He was off pretty good before.
Let's see how far up the rail he gets the cue ball.
Yeah, he's going to like that one.
That's his best break so far. He went a little far here. He's allowed EFREN to get the cue ball underneath the 6.
Yeah, can EFREN cross that 8 and put him right? Can he?
Yeah, I mean, I think
he can even bank it over to his
I think he's
side.
going to bank it into the stack and put the cue ball to the 6. There you go.
Yeah,
How about that one? Ooh,
yeah,
it slid underneath. He left a shot.
I don't know about that.
He's got the 6 ball. Or what is he
he's
looking at?
He's only looking at what he's going to do with the 9. Oh, my gosh.
He's not even shooting the 6 ball.
Wow.
If Pat Fleming sees this, that's twice that this has happened. He's got a ball straight into his hole, and he didn't shoot it.
You're so concentrating on something, he overlooked the easiest shot in the world.
I'm always looking at every ball, you know? You just never know where they lie at. And what's going to happen to him for not doing that?
Yeah, his break's pretty well neutered with that. Now, when you do a shot like that where you overlook that 6 ball, if you rewatch this match yourself, then you want to put on the dunce cap and go sit in the corner.
That happened to that Noiki Oi, the first spot of the ball. It was straight in for the guy. He didn't realize it, and he shot up table at a long bank, and he lost the game. But that 6 ball clearly went in. And he had 3 balls loose over there. That's not a point where you're EFREN and say, hey, look, you're shooting the wrong shot, buddy. Here, shoot that 6 straight in. What do you think EFREN's sitting there thinking? He's not going to shoot this ball.
Yeah, he's thinking, can I be that lucky?
Well, he was.
Well, it shows you your train of thought sometime, how brutal. I had to do it many times myself, but... You gotta be lucky there, though, because something could clear where you could leave him across.
He could have a head knocker going straight across with a cue ball. That would have been the last thing I would have thought EFREN would have done. He got a good roll. That ball could have hit and left a 7 ball for sure. He got a great roll, actually.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And leave the cue ball on the back rail frozen and leave EFREN dead straight on the 3 ball.
Yeah.
I
just have to check how this ball lines up. Be sure you don't leave no
angle
dead
for sure.
Ball. Wow, I don't know why he would do this. He's actually left him some angle. Of course, I doubt if he's going to shoot it.
I'm not sure EFREN could shoot the 3 if he wanted to. Pretty close. Yeah, but if he wanted to, would you shoot the 3?
No, probably not.
I don't think I wouldn't either.
He's trying to get it underneath that 3, but...
Well, a couple options here now.
5 and put him on the end rail. I kind of like coming off that 5 if it's not a scratch.
Well, I don't think it's...
Maybe get something loose on your side. He's going after the 3, isn't he?
Well, he got lucky to tie that ball up.
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to go into it, but I'm not sure.
I'm just going to send him to the back rail here and try to put the 3 toward his hole. Watch that 10 ball. That's what I was talking about was the 10. I don't like shooting.
He did a pretty good job if he can't cross it, but the 10's not too hard, but there's not much reward shooting a 10, I don't think.
If he doesn't clip it, hit it perfectly clean, the problem he's going to have is a scratch on the back side of it. And now he got it out a little far. It's a little easier to get that ball out, right?
Yeah,
Can he kick behind it now? Yeah, he can kick behind it.
I don't know.
He can hit the back rail. You don't even have to hit the side rail.
I'm not sure he can hit the end rail here, go underneath it.
Get past the 5 and hit the back rail. He's not surely looking to bank this, is he?
He might have left a bank there.
He left a free shot, for sure.
But nothing really goes.
No, the 10 ball got spotted. It's tough from that angle.
Yeah, it is a little tough angle. Well, and plus, I don't know how you protect on that. Is he going to play this 10 off a 7 or?
Possibly.
You might have left him a shot on this 13 here.
I don't know.
Maybe that might be
Yeah,
the saving grace.
the 11's closer to the cue ball than what the 13 is, so it's going to be. I don't think it's much angle in there.
Yeah. Well, here I'd play this and I'd try hard to make this 9. Maybe try to catch the outside of that 7, the far side of the 7. Or you can maybe just cross it without being in danger of double kissing it. I guess he couldn't do that.
He almost hit the 11.
Yeah, he come close.
He definitely
I think it'll miss the 2 and the 9, but it's going close to him.
I think he's trying to shoot the 9 and push the cue ball to the 5 and send a 9 toward his whole 3 rails. That's what he did. Wow, look at it here. Did he leave the 2? He did.
Fair from 2, but I don't know if he can get to the end rail to bank F14.
Well, that's
He's
right.
hitting that 1 pretty thick. But anyway, to get down there.
Good call, Nick. That was tough. I'll tell you one thing, he's not in an easy position here either.
No, you got to think
maybe
here, sir.
He's looking this way. Maybe he's.
Make a 14 here. He might have a free shot. He might be able to soft bank the 11, and then he'll have this other.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't think he
nip
can
the 1.
Just
Send-
play
send-
safe.
Don't go too far. You leave the cross bank on the 11.
Are they playing foul on all balls here?
No, I don't think so. I think it's if you move more than 1 ball.
He might get a shot on this green stripe.
Well, the 1 ball might spin in now.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't see anything else he can get there. You have to shoot the 1 and come back for the 14.
Can he cross a 14?
Yeah, evidently he don't think it goes, and it
Doesn't.
He's not doing anything but kicking out. He's playing safe.
Well, Efren might have a kiss off this 1 for
He's
you.
passing on the 1 ball,
yeah,
too.
yeah. I guess it's going too long. I guess. What about?
No, he can't do that.
He's going to shoot the 12 and just slow roll it to the rail, the cue ball. Well, still, I mean, it's, shooting a 10 ball definitely is not anything that he can do. Try to kick, just try to kick and make a good hit on the 12, or take a foul.
Yeah.
There's another one. Let's go -1 again. I'm going to take a foul. I want to make sure I get the most of it.
You're going to be froze here.
There's the problem. You don't take the most of it, you're going to get the worst on the next shot. He needs to definitely make a ball hit a rail after contact. That's short. That's short. That's 2 fouls.
It's amazing how
That
often
shot, how many people come? I mean, he came up so short. You can come up almost.
hit the 14 there and you're okay. You follow what I'm saying?
Well,
That's
also,
4 or 5 inches away.
Efren took a foul.
Yeah.
But the key thing I think here was
Now he's on 2.
Yeah. The key thing to come toward 11. He couldn't get there. Now,
Why couldn't he just aim deeper toward the?
well, he could have changed his angle of hitting.
I mean, I don't know.
He's going
why.
at it again. He's on 2 fouls here too.
Yeah.
He's good now.
That's what he should have done the last time.
Exactly. But where he was aiming at, he hit no left. That angle was just not going to get there. Where's Efren going here?
Okay. 10.
Exactly. Kick underneath the 10, kick and stick. That's always
That's
an option.
always an option.
That's always an option. Wow, and he made it in EFREN's hole.
Wow.
And played shape for him.
That worked out good.
All right. We're back. EFREN has wore that little wall out over there.
Yeah, so far he hasn't got good results.
Please share the stream, buy the pay-per-view. We are at the Derby City Classic. This is a Pat Fleming Accu-Stats video production, along with Diamond Billiards and the rest of the sponsors. Outsville, Master Chalk, and the other sponsors. So you're watching EFREN Reyes versus Lithuania.
Is he going to have to run into him off that second rail? No?
Good shot.
I don't think he got a shot.
Eight-time world champion Nick Varner. You've had many nicknames over the years, Nick. He was a good friend. I'm glad your nickname.
Well, thank you, Bobby. That goes two ways.
All right, Lee's going to play the yellow striped and the yellow solid ball in order here. He did not make the stripe, though. That's just not classic EFREN, is it?
Well, go straight ahead if I have to. Just don't keep him off the 7. Don't leave him a choice on the straight into the rail. Looks okay to me. What do you see?
I don't know. I like shooting the 15 and putting it over behind the 9, but the main thing is got to get a rail here, and he did. Okay. Rail parallel to the 1. He's only got 2 options here to try to still remain a trap. That ball come up a little high, but I think he's going to be okay.
Honest with you, Nick, at this point, I don't mind rolling that cue ball into the 10 if I'm that youngster. Just tell EFREN, just go ahead and go after it.
Shooting this and going between the 2 balls here. If he taps one, he's going to sell out. That's a good shot,
You're
though.
breaking one of my cardinal rules,
Which
Bobby.
one? Which one?
Never dare your opponent.
But I don't mind it. I mean, when you're EFREN can hurt you many different ways, but the least desirable way. Well, yeah, but the angle he had before, he could have left him right at the rail where the 10 was. Well, how about it this way?
Yeah, I like that.
Then you said.
That's what I was thinking.
And you were saying move to 3. That's a good idea.
Well, the only danger there.
He's got plenty on that left.
He's got him pretty close.
I thought he could hit with left English.
He'll be fine. He's going to roll the cue ball past the 8. We get a rub here. He did get a rub. Now there's 2 options here. You can kick behind the 3. You can make the ball. You're not going to do that, or you can forfeit, and neither of that's not going to happen either.
I don't know. Can he get behind the 3 here? I guess he can. He looks like it.
Boy, it was thin, though, wasn't it? Like the rest of this one. I think this is the time where EFREN buries him, sticks him behind the 4 or something. It's going to be really hard to get out of. Well, he's not happy here, did it?
Well, he laid down a bunt. he wanted to hit that.
Now let's shoot the 1 and get behind the 3. Is he going to shoot? He's going to shoot
the
the 12.
12, can he?
Well, maybe that'll roll the cue ball to the rail here. Did he get past it? Oh, he got a little teeny rub on the 4, too.
Yeah.
Surprised he got a rub on the 4 and that ball still held the angle.
Knock this in, so he's going to get him out of the hole.
He tried to corner hook him. Spots. After all that, I think that's 4 fouls that Lithuania has had. He's finally back to 0. Time for that again. He's got nothing at his hole. He's going to shoot the 12 and go behind the 3 somehow. How about this? He got a good bump.
Yeah, he hit it good.
That was a good shot.
But I'd rather try
If the balls go up table, then the match would favor EFREN for sure. Efren's got a lead, 3-0.
Nothing.
Except for one thing, unless this guy's a real straight shooter, he's liable to shoot him. One thing about it, you can
Look at this two-railer.
Look how nice he hit this. Wow, nice shot, Efren.
And he's upset about it. I know
Because
you've
he
never
did
taken
fall.
any chances, have you? Yeah, I would take Efren from here too. Definitely. Well, look at
Well,
he
I'm
put the
talking
three into
about
it.
the position. Any good.
Watch a cue ball. Ooh. He did good. He did good. He knew he was going to give that ball up.
Cross corner. He's got a chance. He'd like to die the cue ball, though. He might not be able to die the cue ball quite as fast as he likes. But
Well, he's just got to get it over there. You don't necessarily have to make it. Yeah, well, that ball did take an angle that was lengthened. You know, from the beginning.
well, you got to go like you told me earlier. I mean, he knows how to play safe. He plays straight pool. I mean, a big part of one pocket at this stage of the game is playing safe.
Yeah.
So we know he knows how.
Well,
to
he
play.
showed some great shot making and he's thought out. He's played very deliberate. He has, beside that 6 ball he made a mistake on that he should have shot. He has looked over. Well, all this and this guy is pretty much out of this trap.
Well, he's pretty well, in my opinion. If I was
Labutus needs 8 of them, where Efren only needs 4. Wow, off the point. He banked that off the point.
That's Russian roulette first. But he's at the stage of the game where
He
the
might come-
gamble's going to pay off.
He might come back across with a 3. He's feeling so good. No? All right.
I think he got where he can play position maybe on the 1 here.
Ooh, I don't know. I think he's...
From looking at my monitor, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, he's clear of it.
Yeah.
The replay did look like it hit the point.
The way I wouldn't shoot the 3 here is if I was going to hit the 6 full. But even if you hit it full, I don't know why that's bad either. Can he play this 2 in the corner? That's 6?
Well,
I guess
well,
not.
I don't know. I think he's just going to put him down by his hole.
Yeah, it's what you call the grease and oil here.
This is a game that he's just back down by Efren's hole. Put the 7 over by the 3 and the 6. And just send the cue ball back. I think he's looking at pulling the trigger. What do you think? The 3 ball?
Well, it's not the worst decision I ever saw. Well,
Well, that's the least thing I would have done is put balls over on Efren's side.
no, I wouldn't have done that. Now he's left a free shot on the 1.
Either.
Yeah,
He gets position on the 13 automatic if he makes this.
a little wide. It's foolish. Oh, I'd like to play this 1, but I'm not sure you can get out of the double kiss. I tell you, one thing he needs to do is get them balls apart there.
That was kind of a bad roll there. It would have been nice for him to shoot that 1.
Yeah, it's always amazing what goes in when you're not trying to make it.
Really wants this 1 ball.
Yeah, I like shooting the 1 here. I think it's a free shot with it. You load it up with reverse.
I think he's into it inside.
That's what I mean. Slow it down. Oh, inside pocket could have come in play though.
This could be a free shot for the 7 ball here. If he clears it, then I clear the 1 out. Then, yeah. Okay, well, he's just going to knock it back up toward the top side of his area.
That's a little too far.
Yeah, well, now it don't bank now.
Yeah, well, they don't go. I don't think it. Two in the corner.
Classic Efren and position. Now he wished he would have banked that or pushed. Now I think he wished he would have shot that 7 ball.
I don't like a 7. I mean, Needs 2.
Playing for
You gonna
2.
slide under-
Well, if you're for sure going to make the 7, yes. I like shooting the ball and bouncing out and taking a bank on the 6.
Yeah, he can soft spin this.
Well, it looks like if he can make this ball, we're going to have a hill match, Bobby. It doesn't
Yeah.
get any better than that, does it?
No, the youngsters break too. It improves
No,
his
it's
break.
Efren's break.
Efren one lag.
Yeah, okay. Look at this back cut. How do you like it? Ooh. Well, he can follow it in, but he's not allowed to knock it off.
Well, just play safe and just wait.
He showed a little bit of patience,
Who?
the young guy. Got to spot another ball. There you go. All right, well, here's the deal. You know the rhyme. Efren needs a ball, and his opponent needs a ball.
There's 7 on the table.
Bank that 5.
Oh, hitting the 1 ball and putting it back about where it's at now.
I tell you what, this is where you challenge him on this 1 might be worth it. Shooting that 15 in down there, hit the rail and the 3 and the 15. And just
Yeah, I mean,
This is free here, but the 1
Yeah.
ain't necessarily free.
I like him shooting the 1. The last shot shooting the 1 is leaving the cue ball right there on that rail. That's Efren. That's Efren.
Well, we
2
got
to 2.
action on the TV table.
Now it's 1 game for the match, and he's got to come out of a defensive shot for the first match because it's Efren's break.
If he breaks good like he has been, the break's been pretty strong.
Yeah, not too bad here. First simple thing is roll the cue ball into it.
Or hit a full anyway. He's playing the 1, I guess, and go down by the 10.
Yeah. Nice side spin if he freezes to the back of it, where he
Pretty
can't
nice,
shoot the
pretty
4 or
nice.
anything else. It's a good shot. It seemed pretty good.
Or he might not be able to stay down table. He might not be able to protect on that 10.
If I'm going to take a foul, I'm going to make sure I
Yeah.
get the best of it.
Gonna come up right where he did on the break, but he might have went a little far.
I felt that he did.
So that's -1.
Yeah, and if he kick and stick and clear to 10 here.
He take a break. Oh, he's at the table, isn't he? Is there a time clock here?
Yes, there is.
He
60,
doesn't have
60,
to
60
take all
seconds.
this risk here.
Well, this is what I just said. If he shot the 10, 6 and 2 to 10, clear him out and put the cue ball between the 3 and 15. He happened to hit the 3. But still, that's pretty good what he did.
Laying where he might have to shoot this hard. I don't think he's going to be able to lay, I guess, at the hole in order to get the cue ball out of play.
Yeah, he's got to draw back to the side rail toward the 2.
Ooh, he overcut it.
Well, he got fortunate he didn't leave the 5, but tell you what he did do. He
See
left the
something
9.
you like better than that?
Well, I had, until I looked at the angle again, I had liked the 9-13, but shoot the 10 is rolled behind the 5. A little closer than that, though. It was important to get tight to the 5 there.
Drive that 10 and just put him over here at the middle diamond and
Yeah, you
try to
bank-
cut
bank-
off the 4. He's
bank the
going
1 ball.
for the 1.
You bank the 1.
3 rails, huh?
Spin the cue
What
ball.
if you run into the 10?
Spin the cue ball.
You got it short enough.
Well, this changed the whole complex of the game now. The 14's going to be moving.
Play that 14 2 rails and try to get him over by the chalk.
Yeah. Well, he could,
Maybe he can get some speed on it where he gets something. Ooh,
yeah, this is a shot I did.
too many things can go. He hit it awful good.
Yes, he did.
But if he can hit this 14, it's no good.
He's thinking the 14 is his whole advantage to the whole rack. He's
14.
protected it twice.
Then he's okay. I thought he could cross this 14 even and make it.
14.
Bump the 2, stop
Yeah,
for
he's
that
gonna have to really-
stripe, and
he's
you
gonna-
can run 8 and out.
He's going to have to put some inside on it to bump the 2 for sure, and to get the cue ball out of the way. He's got the 12, like you said. Look at there. You're right, Nick. Open up for the 12. The table somehow.
Yeah, you called that right. He gets in the center of the table. He's in the driver's seat.
He's got to come up 2 rails above the 1.
This is a hard shot. It ain't simple.
Yeah, 2 rails above the 1 center table, and this is really good.
People don't realize, a lot of players don't realize
and bouncing
that.
out. And try to get a better angle for the 4 than what he has. I don't like shooting the 4 or something going into the stack right now. I'm going to get the undisturbed balls first.
He just got to pound it.
Yeah, he's going to have to hit this a little bit. I'd shoot the same shot again. Shoot the 4 and pound back out for the 5.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the only thing he could be thinking
Go
is
2
drawing.
rails and get on that 2. And he might be able to come up.
Yeah, but I like to get on the 2 myself.
Well, he's going to
He
do
might
the 2
have got
now.
on the 2 right now.
Yeah.
He's a little. Can he get up for the 5? Maybe he can.
Dead center table. No, he just, maybe he's got the 13.
He got the 10 is what he's got.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, can he hit the 5? I
It's
didn't
very
think
close.
He could hit the 5 from.
That's what I say where he stopped at. I didn't know if he's going to play the combo. Maybe he can get a piece of the 5.
Wow.
even if he overcuts it, he's okay because he sent a cue ball back over here. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a great shot. What's he playing for here? Score says 5, but I think he's got 6. All right, he owed 1. All right.
Now, do you kind of roll? Well, no, I don't think you can. Do you roll into the 9 and 13 here and get maybe make the 13?
Well, you do that. There's 8 balls on the table, which says he has 7, but really he only has 6 because he owed 1. Threw that in. Good shot. No, he owed 1.